The Dallas Cowboys have picks 12 and 20 tonight in the NFL draft. And yes, that 20th pick coming over in the Micah Parsons deal. So there is reason for Cowboys fans, I think, to hope that they can turn this draft into something that becomes a foundational piece for this defense, especially. It needs to be defense tonight, almost exclusively, almost through the whole weekend. But
Correct.
The question that has run rampant over the course of this week is whether or not they are going to make a trade and move up or down at some point in this draft, either with that 12th pick or with the 20th pick, with anything else. What is your expectation tonight, Michelle, as far as whether they move up? And if so, where do you think they move up to?
Earlier today, I said, no, Jerry's not going to take the risk. The gambler's not going to take the risk. But I think after a couple hours of listening to these two,
Unfortunately.
I think actually, if you look at the top, what I would call 6 best defensive players in this draft, I think even with what we've heard recently about Reuben Bain Jr., I think all of them go by 12. And so I think that in order to get a difference maker, as we heard from the Cowboys yesterday at the press conference, they don't want any red shirts. They want guys who can come in and make an impact this season, and Lord knows they need that. I think in order to get that, you have to trade up in order to get one of those day one difference makers. I think you said 9 earlier. I could see them going to 9. I could see them going to 6. I don't really see them going any higher than that because they do have so many holes to fill. But I would guess that one of those spots is where they land.
I think the big question that Cowboys fans have based off of stuff they heard in that presser was whether or not the offense is even in play at all. And I think all of us everyone in here is sitting there thinking that's a smokescreen at this point. They're just trying to get bodies on the defensive side of the ball. And personally, I understand the need to go up. In fact, I was on that fence a while back. I have since changed. I think they need to get to flesh out the roster. They need guys that can play, even if they're B+, A- guys that can just play right now. They don't have to be the A+ talent to make a significant difference.
I think there could be logic to trading up from 12 and trading down from 20.
Yeah.
Sure. Spend a little bit to go to 9 to I really like the Delane kid, Mansour Delane, the cornerback out of LSU. I think he's got a chance to be a really, really good player coming out of this draft. Go to 9 or wherever you got to go get him, and then trade from 20 to 24, obviously depending on the draft board. I mean, if somebody falls to you that you feel like we got to get this guy, go turn the card in.
Or flesh out day 2 a little bit.
But
if you
exactly,
need to.
if you trade back from 20 to 24 or whatever, and in doing so you pick up 57 or something like that and get yourself a late second round pick to then accentuate what you've got in totality, I think that's a way for them to maximize what they have right now and add more bodies to the mix because they need bodies defensively.
Do you think there's any world in which they take Jordan Tyson if he's available when they're picking?
I don't. If there is
Mike says no. Okay,
if there's an
on the
offensive
record.
player in the draft that would be a yes, he's the yes, but I think it's a no.
I'm just happy we're almost done with speculation. It's nice to finally
Yeah.
get an
Yes.
answer in just a couple
There we
hours
go.
from now. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We will break it all down. What happens tonight is tomorrow on the show, 12 to 1 on WFAA Plus on the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show.